All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're going to talk about dumb stuff manufacturers do. Early in this week, it was from a week before because I couldn't get parts, but I had a Hyundai Kia, one of those, where the one of the blend door actuators was clicking and popping. You know, imagine that. And the control head would shut off randomly. Actuator was easy. The actuator was clicking, so it needed one of those. The control head, well, was even easier because once it actually did it, a little bump on the side of the dash made it come back. So, and the grossness of the dash meant that there had been fluid spilled multiple times on that control head. So I knew it needed a control head. Getting to the stupid part, the control head, that was easy. Pop a very nasty trim piece off. Already had part of the dash pulled away. Bunch of screws, some plugs, plug it back in, screw it back in, put the nasty trim piece back in. Not break anything and not get, covered in goo. The actuator, that straight up sucked. I probably spent 6 hours under that dash. No lie. And other manufacturers do this stupid thing. The actuator keys into a cam. That cams into multiple doors. And unfortunately, sticks heavily in that cam. So while I'm trying to separate the cam from the actuator, it popped off and my doors went. And there's the one door that is the hardest to get in is the one that won't sit anywhere but where it flops. And so getting it back in there, which by the way required removal of a BCM, and still didn't have enough room but for one hand, trying to line up those three cams, well, sucked. Getting that cam in there, you get one on there, try to put the other one on there, you get the third one on there, and then the first one would pop off. And I repeated that, and repeated that. And when I'd finally get in there, one of them would be not in the right slot, so it wouldn't turn. Or I'd get it all on there, cycle it through, and everything be good. And then I'd pulling my arm back out to get the actuator to stick it in there. I'd bump the case or something and it'd go boink. So anyway, sucked. I mean, just sucked. Because every time I would get them all in there, I'd be holding it. I'd be trying to reach for, trying to reach on the seat for the actuator, and it'd fall out. It's just like, magically, at some point, I got them all lined up, got them in there, got them making sure they were all turning and all moving, and grabbed the actuator, put it in there, had to turn it a little bit to get the screw holes to line up, and it worked. Just sucked. I mean, incredibly stupid design. Yes, I know other manufacturers do it. It's on my Chevy truck. I hate it. It's just a bad design. Why would you make something like that so hard to service? I mean, attach that cam wheel to the box. It's not hard. How often are you going to service those arms that are part of the case anyway? It's just, it sucked. So anyway, hope you enjoyed my rant. So as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.